Take number two. We're gonna try this again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of Honor. We're here. You got me. You got Devin. We are back. And we got some things to talk about. We got the divisional round. We got maybe a little draft talk. Maybe a little NFL head coaching spots, vacancies,
Which
interests.
draft?
This draft, the NFL draft.
Gotcha.
One person in particular, the only person that really is interesting to talk about in terms of like where he could go and
Which
play.
sucks because it doesn't matter.
Why is that?
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone. I thought you were talking about Shador.
No, I'm talking about
Travis.
the Heisman winner. Yeah. I'm talking about Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
So
No,
we
it
will
doesn't
talk
matter
about
where
that.
Shador goes.
Maybe play a game later on. Who knows? We do have some things to talk about. Now this is the first time. This is the first time in podcast history. You know, we've been doing this for some years. This is the
Our
first time
podcast or
podcast
all
history.
podcasts?
I mean, definitely in a while in just all podcast history, but for sure, first time in our podcast history, both of our teams
Oh, yeah.
are playing in the divisional round
This
of the
is
playoffs.
at the same time.
And I almost,
I don't know. Has that ever happened?
For the Ravens and
Playing in the divisional round at the same time.
Yeah, because the year the RG3 his rookie year, y'all made it to the.
We were in the wild card.
Y'all lost in the wild card.
I think so. I don't think we won our division.
Oh well, no, y'all haven't won a game.
No, we haven't been
since.
a 1 seed, and we hadn't won a game since 05.
There you go.
We were never a 1 seed,
and okay. So yeah, this.
And I don't think we made the playoffs from 92 to 90 or 96 or whatever.
And and we didn't go on our run, or our, the big run until Joe
2000.
So, I'm saying with the consecutive playoff appearances.
Yes.
Either way, I was for a second sitting there thinking like, damn, like if the Commanders pulled off the craziest upset, you're gonna be sitting there like, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, that's all I got now.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
I literally coming into this game, I probably said it 1,000 times, but all I want is Jaden not to get hurt. And I'm like, fuck that, dude.
We can talk about that game first. We can talk about Washington and Detroit. Because it's time. I think it's time to be real. I think it's time
about Detroit. Yeah, no, they fucking blow dick, dude.
Devin,
stinky butt dick.
You don't act okay. So Washington and Detroit, 7 seed, 1 seed. Excuse me.
6 seed.
6 seed.
Chill the fuck out, dude. Jesus Christ.
My bad. Bro. My bad.
God damn it.
It's look, I get it. Sometimes emotions take over and you want to rock with your team and you want to be super biased. But I can also remind you.
I am joking.
I mean, you are what? Like,
shut up.
You're only. I mean, Devin, you're 3 games behind me on the prediction on the prediction thing. So
I thought you were like, dude, you're only fucking 15 back.
You're 3 behind. It's a 3-game difference. So
here's the thing: I picked Washington every game. I was right 12 times. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, 13 times.
13 times now.
13 times.
It's pretty solid.
It's not gonna be 14 times.
No, I did the same thing last year when we won 4 games, so it's like whatever. But I will pick Washington this week just because. Oh my God. No. But it's I'll give my reasons for everything. But it's like I think that there is a chance that we can win this game. I really didn't think we had a chance against the Bucs. I thought the Bucs were going to come out and smoke us.
Why though?
Because it's playoff football for Washington.
Well, all for what? Like I'm saying, and I'm not trying to hate. I'm saying because genuinely, because when I
what are the possibilities?
No. The reasoning behind it, because I have one main reason for why I think Washington could win, or something Detroit needs to just be careful of, and to be honest, it has nothing to do with a skill set or a matchup difference or anything.
All right. Well, my pick is Washington, but I don't think that we are. I don't think we have we do not have a better chance to win than Detroit does. Detroit has a much better chance and a much easier path to winning than we do. So for the pick's sake, I have to pick. I will pick them because I can't. The 1 week I don't when we lose in the fucking playoffs. I'm not doing that.
So you're gonna pick Washington,
I'm picking Washington, but
but you know who's winning,
not yet. But pretty much.
bro. I mean, bro, you could be doing the same thing to me in like 5 minutes. So I'm saying
Not for real.
I am not trying to hate, but y'all
No,
had a
but
hell of a year.
yeah,
It was
I don't mind if
fantastic.
we lose. No, Detroit is a better football team. I think if we get lucky, we can stop their run and we can
David.
exploit some of their defensive flaws. But
Which
it's gonna
one?
be a real tough thing. Yeah,
Which defensive flaw?
you know the
You
one
know, you know.
pick on their
See,
weak DB and
well,
maybe catch a few passes, but I don't
the,
know.
the the problem with y'all is David is returning, and y'all are 30th in rushing yards allowed. So,
David's returning this week.
yeah, Dave Montgomery is returning.
I
So
mean,
it's still
Jameer does his
Montgomery.
thing regardless.
Yeah, but you know, you know,
But I mean,
two's
with
greater than
David
one.
being back, I'm assuming that Jameer's still going to get the majority of the touches.
I'm sure, but either way, I mean, it's just
No, I think with the both of them, I think their run is the same with just Jameer.
I'll say this. I think this is the number one thing that Washington or Detroit needs to be careful and look out for. Washington has absolutely nothing to lose.
Zero.
They have nothing to lose.
Like nothing. Like
They could
less than
get
nothing.
y'all could get smoked.
And every fan, I would hope, would be fine with it.
It's gonna be yeah. It'd be wow,
This
wow.
is this is a year of celebration.
It'd be the one really bad Jaden Daniels game.
Even if he does have a bad game, it's like
But that's what I'm saying. Like
he already won a
that's it.
fucking playoff game.
That's it. He's
Yeah.
our. I mean, it's like there's absolutely nothing Washington has to look out for. They had 12 wins. Jaden Daniels, a beautiful first year, already won a playoff game.
Rookie of the year.
Detroit is Super Bowl bound or bust.
Detroit is they've been on that
Detroit
train
is
for a
Super
few
Bowl
years
bound
now.
and bust. And last year, they when they showed up, it was in the playoffs. It was like, all right, well, we'll see. This year, they are Super
They're
Bowl
expected.
favorites. They are supposed to be in the Super Bowl.
And they're
They
supposed
are.
to win it.
They are. We booked the NFC Championship in Detroit a month ago, confident.
Oh, do you know how fucking nice that would be, dude?
So
If we
I'm
take
just
that from
saying,
them, if
them
if we're the ones to stop them from their bullshit,
the only, not only, but the best case scenario for a Washington Commander upset over the Detroit Lions would be a case of the yips.
yeah,
If Detroit just
a Jared Goff
absolutely,
pick fest.
I mean,
Yeah, yes, he still threw five. Yeah, fucking the Texans
but
stink, but so
okay, but that's the thing though. It's like we've watched him throw five.
and win.
We've watched it. We ain't seen
We have a
Jaden
better
Daniels
offense than Texas than Houston. Houston,
this season. Yeah,
yeah, this season.
100%.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Especially at this
Well,
point in the season. Yes,
I'm sure. Well,
yes, their whole
yeah. At
defense
this,
fucking
when
spanked
you
the
were,
Chargers,
are
and
we
they had to do
talking?
nothing on
Are we
offense.
talking defense or offense?
I'm saying that we're offensively we are better.
Okay. I mean, I'm just thinking of the balance. I mean, they do have 1,000 yard rush. Y'all don't have 1,000 yard rusher, do you?
No.
I mean, I was just trying to think of the
Shit,
balance.
Jaden almost ran for 1,000.
But CJ definitely in his sophomore slump. I mean, yeah, no. Washington has a better offense.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, Houston. I mean, shit. By the time Houston made the playoffs, we knew what was up.
No, of course, but
And I mean,
but I mean, hopefully, God for if Jared Goff throws 5 picks, hopefully we can pull out a win, but I don't see him throwing 5 picks. I don't see Benjamin St. Just fucking snagging a few picks. So, yeah. I mean, it's gonna have
Oh
to be like how
God.
we've won every other game. It's gonna come down to the wire if we can put ourselves in that position, and I think we're pretty good in that position. I think they are as well. Um,
Yeah, yeah. See, and
so
that's the thing.
I
It's
think if we
like
can get to the end of the game and be close, I think it's a good thing.
it took what years and like one of the best formulated teams in the NFL at the time to put Jared Goff in this situation. And Jaden Daniels is finding himself in this situation his rookie year.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like there is nothing to lose.
No.
This win, lose, whatever. What was seen from Washington, what was seen from Jaden Daniels, players are gonna want to play there. People
Yes.
are gonna people are gonna want to watch Washington games. People like
That's
that's the thing.
that's one of the biggest shockers.
And see, that's the thing, and not to make it like Ravens related, like the Ravens, like yeah, like okay, I in my life we won a Super Bowl, we've been good, we've had our bad times, but majority of the time
Not as bad as us.
we've been pretty successful. But when Lamar Jackson became Lamar Jackson and we became must see television,
Yeah.
the NFL cares about you a little bit more,
Of course.
and it's like and then all of a sudden it's
Like
Washington,
when Jaden is balling on every primetime game he played,
and
we're
then
gonna get looks next year.
yeah, and then Washington is a lock. It all of a sudden is a game you're going to make sure you're watching on Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden it's a game that the NFL is going to want to put on Christmas or this or that. It's there's a lot to come
Did you
for
hear what Brown said?
Washington.
I didn't hear what he
Who?
said, but he was on the Kelsey podcast,
Who?
LeBron,
LeBron James?
and he admitted that the NBA got smoked.
Did he?
Yes.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said, but that's all I
Okay,
saw.
okay.
I saw the headline. I wanted to see the clip, but
The
yeah.
NFL smoked the NBA on Christmas. I mean, they took over. They took Christmas over. I mean,
yeah,
65 million. 65 million.
Well, I mean, I can't. I mean, you don't have to have like a good game on any occasion for people to watch the NFL.
No, you
like
don't.
ever. Like you could put like people the worst games ever on Thursday Night Football. Everyone
people
tunes
already
in.
miss them. People already miss Thursday Night Football. I already missed Thursday Night Football.
That's what I'm saying. I'm here today. I'm like, fuck me.
There's no
game to watch.
No, nothing to watch.
And no one's like, oh damn. We should have NBA on more days. It's like no. It's like you guys have it on too many days.
I'm gonna go with Detroit. I was wrong last week when I picked against Washington, so maybe the luck will continue this week.
I think our luck's gonna run out, and I'm okay with it. But I'm gonna take Washington.
I think you should. I mean, win, loss, blowout, right? There is so much.
Dude, this is better than almost any season this team has ever had.
This ain't some Tyler Heineke fluke. Oh, we made the playoffs. Like, holy shit! This
fucking losing record made the playoffs.
This is one of the This is Jaden. Y'all are just gonna get nicer. That's
all I need is a healthy game.
Just a healthy game.
That's all I need.
Houston versus Kansas City.
Smokehouse barbecue.
So this is when, and
this is when they turn it on. This is when they shut the fuck up and fuck everybody up. I hate it.
Comma. If they have to.
Yeah, no, for real.
If they have to. The biggest thing is like, oh, Kansas City Stars haven't played in 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They did that on purpose. Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. The way Travis Kelce been playing this season, bro.
Oh, the first fucking 4 minutes of the game, they're gonna look a little shaky. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Oh, like the Chiefs have never started a game off slow and then just kicked the doors down and started
like when they played
second quarter.
Houston. What was that? Was that 19? When they played Deshaun?
Oh, yeah. You mean when Houston went up 24-0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was against
Yeah.
Deshaun. They
Yeah.
turned it the fuck on. But
Yeah.
that was
And then
when it was like, you got Tyreek and you got a reason to fucking root for this team, and it's pretty fucking sick what they did, and Mahomes is cool, and now it's like, get this fucking shit off. I hate it.
yeah, and sadly they're not going anywhere. They're winning this game.
Yeah, it
And
sucks, dude.
that's about it. Like, that's all I really got for that. Is I mean, Kansas City's
You know,
winning.
I mean, again for the Texans, like, pretty good fucking year for a slump. Also, a
Mm-hmm.
pretty good year to have a slump with all the injuries.
Yeah.
So nothing bad to take from this year. It's just
And then you what?
wasn't yours.
You end the season off by losing to the
The
Chiefs.
the Super Bowl
I
winners
mean,
of
it's
the
not the
past 3 years.
biggest deal. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Y'all, they'll be all right. They'll be
And
all
what
right.
sucks is that, like, no amount of motivation can make these players think that they're winning.
No, like I
Like, you
feel like
can you can try to trick yourself, but unless you're brain dead,
Washington might be more motivated than Houston
Washington is
this week.
10,000 times more motivated.
They might be.
Houston's
Yeah.
got no shot. And I mean, God willing, hopefully, Kansas City loses this game. I don't want to see them win, but it's not gonna happen.
All right. So Kansas City.
Yeah.
L.A. versus Philly.
See that Eagles fan?
No, what are you talking about? No, stop it. I know what you said this last podcast.
Yeah, I know you didn't listen.
I did. Well, I
You didn't know what it was.
Well, you said it, and then I was like, God, dude.
Oh, did I say the actual word?
Yes.
Did you cut it?
No. Do you not remember? You were like, all right.
Dude, we say so many things on this fucking
I know,
podcast,
but
so I forget.
you said it, and then I was like, all right. Philly versus Green Bay, and then you're like, no, I think it was dumb, stupid, fat, and you kept saying it. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to roll into this prompt, and you just keep harping on this this quote. No, I
Whoops.
haven't. I'll make sure. I'll make sure I check it out.
The guy, the internet sleuths tracked him down, and he works for a DEI consulting company.
What you said wasn't crazy though. You act like you said something that was like, "Oh my god, did you cut it?" Like you didn't say. I mean,
No, I know. I don't know why I
so
said that.
did you get it wrong, or
No,
is
it's
that what
correct.
he said?
No, that's what he said.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
one of the things that I said.
I'm saying I don't want to defend him not knowing everything he said, or not. I'm not saying defend it, but like I'm saying if that's all he said.
Well, he got
Okay.
fired from his job. But he
Why
also,
though?
he works for a diversity, equity, and inclusion consulting company, like one of those companies that's meant to eliminate this stuff, or
Okay.
just bad words in general.
No, yeah,
They don't want bad words, but
yeah,
those bad words in that way were not good.
yeah. Okay, I get it now. But see, LA and Philly earlier this season when they played, Saquon put up 296 total yards.
Yeah.
And if I'm make sure I got that. Oh yeah, he's still on Philly's roster and is going to be
Currently.
playing. So Philly's going to the NFC Championship. And yeah, that's about.
Everyone talks about Derrick Henry, and it's like, nah, Derrick just got put into this offense that could have done this with, maybe not to the extent, but
Whoa.
no, what I'm saying, let me speak. No, I don't even know what to say.
No, you were saying anybody could have went and done what Derrick Henry did this year with the Ravens.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that the Ravens have been able to find a running back to put in. And honestly,
I was gonna say
wrong, Philly has too.
It's the same thing for Philly. It's the same thing for Philly.
Philly made Miles Sanders look like a fucking god. Now all Philly got was one of the top 3 running back, top 1, maybe top 2, whatever, in the league, plus that incredible offensive line.
Yeah,
they made
absolutely.
DeAndre Swift look like a bust this year. They made Miles Sanders look like a bust 2 years ago. It's like they made these guys look like shit because of how good they were for those teams. And
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm
So it's like when you see a Saquon in New York or a Derrick Henry in Tennessee, and we go, imagine if they were on Philly. Imagine if they were in Baltimore. It's like we
this is
actually
it.
get these fantasy matchups,
This is
and
it. Seriously,
honestly, the people want. I think at this point, Philly versus Baltimore
dude,
in the Super Bowl.
dude.
And I'm sorry, I'm not. I know you're a Washington fan, but Philly versus Baltimore, Jalen Lamar,
I'm gonna be
Saquon, and
honest.
Derrick
Like
Henry.
growing up, I never had like any real hatred for Philly just because they weren't good. They were kind of in the same boat that we were.
Yeah.
It was like, no, I hated
Well,
Dallas
growing
and I
up,
hated
it's
New
like
York.
Giants were
The
winning
Giants were
Super
winning.
Bowls,
Dallas
and
was
Dallas is
always there, and they had fucking Tony Romo, and they were a bunch of bitches.
yeah,
And
Dallas
it
is
was like,
Dallas.
no, it's just like us and Philly, just like just guys trying to dog it out, you know?
But no, I'm 100% going with Philly. Philly's winning this football
Yeah.
game.
Well,
The
I
Rams,
until that fucking Mike Vick game, that pissed me off
we talking about?
when he throws a bomb to Deshaun Jackson on the first play of the game, like
Oh,
70-yard.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, but that was just an era you had to deal with. I got
No,
to
you
deal
had to
with
deal
Joe
with it.
Burrow and fucking Jamar
Yeah.
Chase, and I used to have to deal with fucking Ben
Big Ben.
and Antonio Brown. Yeah,
Yeah, happens.
I feel it. I feel you. It
Don't feel me.
sucks. But I'm going with Philly. I'm assuming you're going with Philly as well.
Yeah, I'm going with Philly, but I mean, LA looks good.
Against who?
I understand, but I mean, LA, LA, and the Bengals were the two teams that we were like, these teams when they do get in are going to be sneaky. Like, no, but
Yeah,
no, we said it probably fucking week 10. We were like, what's the scariest team to come out of the NFC West? It's LA.
yeah. But when I
Now,
step back,
this year it's not saying a whole lot, but
mhm.
I mean, if
but,
this team gets real hot, the running game clicks, and
but
Stafford doesn't look like he's a shitbag, then they got a chance. But
when I do step back and look at it though, and just see like Saquon balling, and I truly do think that if these teams that have these dominant run games just stick to what works, it should be a
yeah,
walk in the park.
yeah,
I mean,
no,
it
for real.
should be an absolute walk in the park. All right.
I saw a poll on YouTube, and it was like, what's going to be the most exciting game of the week? It's like fucking 80% Buffalo, Baltimore.
Devin, where do we start?
Maybe with the like career-ending implications that this game has, you know?
This has no career-ending implications, and it has a lot more career. Bro, why does the person with 2 fucking MVPs, maybe 3 MVPs, have more to lose than the goddamn guy?
I know,
Okay, and I understand that's a rhetorical question, but either way, damn
but
it,
it's like
Devin.
it's what happens when you're that good.
God, dude, I don't know where Baltimore versus Buffalo. If anybody hasn't got figured out what we're
I said
talking
it.
about yet, I know. I'm saying, if anybody's still like,
It's Buffalo fans. Buffalo fans are they're on a little delay, you know.
yes, we gotta spell it out for them. But Baltimore versus Buffalo,
B.
I really don't know where to start, Devin. I'm scared. I'll admit it. I don't care how much Buffalo fans like to talk shit and rah rah rah, and I'll talk back. It's cool, yeah. Buffalo is a good football team.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo is not the same football team that lost 35-10 months ago to Baltimore.
No, but they could be.
They are looking for redemption.
Yeah.
They're looking to go on a run.
Yeah.
Last time Baltimore went to Buffalo in the playoffs, we lost 17-3. Got our ass whooped. So there's some redemption stories on both sides.
Who's
My
favored?
right now it was +1 Buffalo.
Plus 100.
And a +1, they were favored +1. So I believe they were +1. So Baltimore by a point.
Okay, I don't know how betting works, but
Well, I mean, plus or minus 1, 2.5, 3.5. I think y'all are like 8.5, which
we're
is
8.5.
crazy. Y'all are 8.5, and I think somebody else is only like 7.5. And I was like, all right. I was like, damn, maybe Washington.
Inches?
Either way,
That's huge.
either way,
Um,
um, I'm scared, Devin. I'm scared, and I've been seeing a lot of reasons why the Ravens are going to win and all this and all that, and why it's Lamar's time and this and that, and I don't know, because there's 50% of me that truly believes that Baltimore can go into this game, do the job of stopping Josh Allen. If we stop Josh Allen, if you stop Josh Allen, you beat the Bills.
of course.
You flip it on to us. If you stop Lamar Jackson, what? Stop his run. Stop his
Yeah.
ability to
Stop what?
scramble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
okay, so then you got to stop the pass, and then okay, if you somehow in some magical world figure out how to stop both, then you can stop Derrick Henry
Yeah.
and
Now,
stop Eric. Hold on, well, hold on. No. Are you gonna tackle Derrick Henry in 8 degrees? It's 8 degrees. Are you gonna be able to tackle Derrick Henry? I saw something that was like Derrick Henry is like 20 or 30 pounds heavier than their heaviest linebacker.
Jesus Christ,
I
and
mean,
that's
like,
his. That's his listed weight.
and I'm not saying
Guaranteed,
like,
he's more than 250.
because I'm kind of split on the whole weather thing. Like, I don't think it's gonna have that much of an impact either way. But these Buffalo fans are like, well, the Bills are used to it. It's like no human being is comfortable in 8-degree weather in a
Also,
football
it gets
stadium
cold over here.
playing foot. Well, it gets cold in Baltimore, and it also, but I'm saying, right, it's 8 degrees. Y'all are all gonna be uncomfortable.
Exactly. Yeah.
Y'all are playing football, and it's Derrick Henry running towards you. Good
Yeah.
fucking luck.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about how frozen Justin Tucker's foot's gonna be if he has to come out and kick one. You know,
That's scary.
when it comes to weather, I hope bro just sit by the heater all game.
Now,
Three
there's a
heaters.
lot of scary things that could come, but I think in a perfect scenario, I think if your guys' game plan goes correctly, like regardless of whether or not you contain Josh, I think if your offensive game plan goes to plan, then you guys can win. But the problem is with what happened last year in the AFC Championship, you where you
And
move from what works. You stop running the ball 30 times, you start running the ball fucking 5 or 6 times, and then you start launching it. You got nothing. Now, no Zay Flower is not the same amount of
we
targets. I
don't
mean, same amount of
know.
weapons.
We don't know. He's decision.
He's day to day.
He's it
Game
was
time
reported
decision.
he's in the Ravens are in we'll see mode. That's
Yeah,
how they worded it. They are in we'll see mode for
damn.
Zay, which I don't think he's playing.
Probably not. If they're saying we'll see right now, he's not playing. Um, but no, yeah, if you guys stick to your game plan, you can do well. But yeah, the problem is when you guys ditch that, and then or when you guys ditch that when you're down a touchdown or two, and it just turns into a bomb fest, and you got no momentum. But I mean, same thing could happen to Buffalo.
But there's, like I said, there's 50% of me that truly believes that we can go in there, do our job, and then the other 50% is like, don't be stupid. One of the
Yeah,
Ravens under this much amount of pressure, under in this much of an emotional
who doesn't
game,
want to see Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes again? Me.
who when does when have the Ravens over like I really don't know when the Ravens have overcame that since our last Super Bowl run. And I'm not saying you have to win a Super Bowl to overcome something like that, but when it comes to these big dogs,
You guys beat the Texans last year.
that's what I'm saying. We beat
I
the
know.
Texans. We beat the Texans. But
Texans were good.
when we're big dogs, it's like, or when we're playing big dogs, we look a lot smaller, and
Yeah,
we have the talent.
of course.
But I'm
Oozing.
scared. I'm scared, and I don't think you convinced me. I don't know who you're going with, but if you're going with Baltimore, I don't know if you convinced me.
Um, I am going with Baltimore
Derek ran for 199 yards last time, or when they blew them
when they
out.
played you. Um, I think if you can limit James Cook, and yeah, I mean,
But there
Like
is a
we said about
world,
their
bro.
receivers are doing well with Josh Allen, but they're not outstanding receivers.
But they
So
get
if
this
Marlowe can, is
them
Marlowe
refs,
not hurt?
them refs. Like there's so much.
Is
Like
Marlowe hurt?
he's fine, he's fine. But the refs, like, and if them, oh my god,
I know.
oh my god, if I see a ref patting Josh Allen's back on the bench, I know
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna just turn the TV off, bro.
Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach every time I think
If
about it.
I
It's
see a
so
ref, I
disgusting.
see a ref rubbing Josh Allen's back, and they're sliding out of bounds, calling them touchdowns. I don't know what to do.
He's gonna be
I
rubbing something else in this game, dude. He's gonna be.
I might as well just turn the game off.
Yeah.
I'm
Blech.
scared. I'm scared, and I think I gotta go Buffalo.
See, this is the difference between hope and expectations. Well, hope. Well, this is the difference between no expectations and expectations. I'm not scared of shit. I'm cool. But
I'm super
if we
scared.
were expected to be here year after year after year after year with such a great talented team, yeah, I'd be very scared. But
Like,
I don't know. I don't think
but I can
Buffalo is
see it.
super strong.
I can see it, bro. I can see it. I can see it. It's like 20. It's like 21-20. The Bills are driving down the field, and just Keon Coleman just bags Brandon Stevens in the end zone. Just the most, just like just the worst decision ever for like probably crossbody,
Yeah,
avoiding a sack, throwing it
Justin Herbert
over,
type of throw. Yeah,
and it's gonna just go right. It's gonna go right through Brandon Stevens' hands. Keon Coleman, boom, 27-21, Bills dub.
possible.
Maybe it even ends with a Tucker with a no 21
No,
27.
no, no, no,
We're
no, no,
not.
no, no. We
Maybe
don't do
maybe even
field goal
ends.
misses for
Maybe even
loss.
ends with a Tucker shank. I don't know, but
There's. I don't think there could be anything to hurt worse than a Tucker loss. I mean, a missed kick, especially from Tucker, but a missed kick in general.
if we do lose that way, it's like yeah, nah. Bro's
Like I
gotta
can't
walk.
imagine what was it? Was it Philly Bears?
Yeah.
The double doink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck
can't
that.
imagine. Fuck,
Now
fuck all of
imagine if
that.
that was Justin Tucker.
Fuck all of that, dude.
I'm
Fuck
not.
that
I'm
noise,
not.
bro.
So with that being said, I'm going Buffalo.
I'm going Baltimore. I can't.
All right. All right.
I can't put my eggs into a team I don't believe in.
All right. All right. That's fine. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna be surprised as the Ravens fan on this podcast. I can't be shocked. I
No,
can't.
I think that's why you have less hope in them.
I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, this game's pretty split outside of referee interference.
But you know how like
Dude, when he patted that dude on the back, I was like, what fucking? I was like, where's it?
that
Number one,
dude
I was like, where's this guy from? Has he ever
that
been in the
dude.
state of Wyoming? Huh?
You said that dude.
When the ref patted Josh on the back.
Oh, okay. I thought you like forgot it was Josh fucking Allen who was getting his fucking back
No,
rubbed
that
down
dude,
by the
whatever the
ref.
fuck his name is. I went searching for glimpses of uh, whatever you call it,
If a ref's
cheating.
ever done that to anybody else,
No, it was
ever.
just like a connection between the two of
Okay. Well,
them.
I just
That
I,
doesn't involve things in their pants.
I just I don't know. I'm just being realistic. And you know how I said like the thing about Washington, like I gave you a reason for how they could win without like an actual reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, you know, the Ravens blew them out last time." Or, "Oh, well,
I don't think that matters.
every 12 years they win a Super Bowl by scoring 34 points and having a 28-year-old quarterback."
You did say that. You texted me that. You're like,
It's like,
that's sick, but now you're like, yeah, it's not enough.
but if
Yeah, it's not.
if that's the driving now I get it.
Yeah, the
If
two Super Bowls were won by 28-year-old dudes.
28-year-old dudes in 12-year gap by 30 with scoring 34 points.
Yeah, one of them sucked fucking everything.
Still scored 34 points.
That's no, but that's a person. As we were talking about Sam Darnold last episode, that's someone who had a terrible season or had a great season and got cut.
No. No, Trent Dilfer had a horrible season.
He won a Super Bowl.
No, but he didn't have a Sam Darnold season.
Damn. Well, he won a
But
Super Bowl.
no, yeah, bro, he didn't have a Nick Foles season. He didn't have shit. Trent Dilfer sucked. They went on like a 10-week streak of not even scoring a touchdown that year. The Ravens,
Oh, they did. You're right. Yeah.
or a passing touchdown or whatever it was.
Whatever. Yeah.
Trent Dilfer sucked. He's
You're
he's probably the worst quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. But either way, that's a whole other conversation. And speaking of whole other conversations, Devin, who's drafting Travis Hunter?
I don't really care.
It's a tough question when you got to ask, are QBs just automatically number one, like no matter what?
I mean, in this draft class, I don't think they should be.
I mean, but see, and I thought the same thing. But then I'm seeing all these mock drafts. I'm seeing all these predictions.
I'm seeing hella Cam Ward up there. I'm seeing
like,
hella
so
Shadoogie.
Cam Ward, 1, Shador, top 5.
Well, it's Shador, like, wherever the Cowboys are right now.
No. The last one I saw,
they're like, oh, Shador's in Dallas. Shut it down.
I mean, the most I see is it's Cam, Travis, Shador, and then they'll sprinkle in Penn State's pass rusher Abdul Carter. That's the top. That's the only other name I'll see in there. I'll see or an offensive lineman here or there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I see. So top 4 teams: it's Tennessee, Cleveland, Giants, New England.
That's it.
All right. So if we're gonna completely eliminate the whole, let's just not assume a quarterback's gonna be taken just because they're a quarterback. Because I'm gonna be real. Out of Tennessee, Cleveland, and New York going into next year, they probably have the best quarterback situation.
New England?
Out of the top 3.
Yeah, of course.
We'll talk about New England, but him falling to top 4, that'd be a miracle. Or him falling to 4 would be a miracle. Either way, I'm saying when it comes to those top 3 teams, who's starting a quarterback for Cleveland? Devin Watson.
Deshaun Kaiser.
Deshaun Watson tears his Achilles.
Again.
What are they gonna? What are they bringing? They bringing Jameis back? They bringing DTR back? No, bro. Like, what are they? What
they need to get some? Maybe bring Flacco back. Flacco.
Or maybe they draft a quarterback.
Or maybe they just look at the market of backups.
But I see.
You don't need to play DTR. DTR is not anywhere near a good backup.
But you could draft Cam Ward.
You could.
You could draft Cam Ward and let Tennessee pick up Travis Hunter. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, Tennessee don't got much going on. It's just like these other teams. But when it comes to a quarterback situation, this is like I'm saying, a lot of these mock drafts are just assuming Tennessee's going with the QB. They're going with Cam Ward. That's what's going to happen. But why?
Yeah.
Why out of the New York Giants, who
desperately,
what the fuck are they doing at quarterback?
What are they going to do with a corner receiver?
The Cleveland
Browns,
already
have one of the best receivers in the league.
Like when I look at the Giants, the number one thing he can get out of the Giants over these other 4 teams is what? So a little more popularity.
Yeah.
Maybe an invite to a fashion show here or there. It's nothing. There's no reason for him to go waste any time with the New York Giants. He goes to Tennessee. You at least know you're going into the season who you're going into the season with at quarterback. At least I feel like you know.
I mean,
I think Will Levis gets another shot.
I think he does, but I think Tennessee might shop a little bit. We'll see, but
they can shop. But I mean, he's got to. I mean, give the man a healthy year. If you're gonna keep giving Anthony Richardson to have a chance to be healthy, who's never been healthy, give Will Levis a chance to be healthy.
I think the Pats are the best option for him. You have.
Oh my God.
That would be a dream. You have Vrabel. You got a quarterback whose brain works. Also, Joe Milton should be a guy that people look. I said that before,
bro. They're so. I mean, here's the
Joe's
thing.
not bad.
I'm not trying to discredit, but I mean that kind of speaks volumes to how dry the quarterback market is. Like it's like
no one's seen Joe Milton.
Look out for Joe. Yeah, but in all reality, after the shit show that Sam Darnold had, How much more phone calls do you think Sam Darnold's getting opposed to Joe Milton?
1,000.
No.
You don't think Sam Darnold's getting any phone calls?
I don't think he's getting many more. Or much more.
I don't know.
You don't think teams see right through that bullshit?
You don't think teams didn't see that years ago?
You don't think most teams are already in position to not want anything to do with Sam Darnold and just rock with who they have?
Well, I mean, even when he was playing great, it's still like, yeah, he's fucking playing with Jettis.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're hyping up Joe Milton. Like, we're talking about, like, yo, teams need a quarterback. They should probably call up Joe Milton.
Well, I mean Minnesota's still saying that they want to keep Sam. So
you saw Dobbs week 18, bro. He was balling, bro. Someone should give him a phone call. Like it's like I don't.
Also,
I don't know if that's
those what are they? Progressive commercials or Geico? The backup commercials. You seen those? Those
the
are
cuck commercials.
Huh?
The cuck commercials.
Is that what you call them?
Dude, it's literally.
Oh, yes.
Dude,
It's where it's like I can't get the leaves off my roof. It's like,
dude, every commercial, it's like, oh, babe, I can't change the tire. It's like, Jacoby,
get it. But no, it was funny. I'm assuming Jacoby had filmed all of those prior to the season, but it wasn't until he got benched for Drake May that did they start putting those out. Because it was like Colt McCoy, Josh Dobbs, fucking some other dude, maybe Case Keenum or whoever.
Yeah, those.
But it wasn't until they benched him that they were like, yeah, put
those
Jacoby
are full
back
on. Those are full on cut commercials.
No, they are. It's like
that is.
And then the wife's always like, "Wow, he's so strong." It's
wow,
like,
he can
mow nice.
On. But no, I said it in the luckiest world. Yeah, Travis Hunter falls to 4 to New England.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
But that would be so perfect.
I think.
But the good thing about that is that if he plays like shit, we'll know. We'll know more than if he goes to Tennessee and plays on a whatever team.
Can you really say that though? Are we really going to
say a little bit?
Like we don't expect New England to win maybe more than 6 games? Like 6 or 7 games, 6 or 7 wins next year. I feel like to them is like, all right.
I think they could win 8 or 9.
Okay.
At max.
Sure.
I think they can.
Sure.
Vrabes knows his way.
With who though? With who? Like, bro. I mean,
I don't know. Whoever.
I'm just saying. Like now, you're just saying shit. I think they can win 8 or 9 games with fucking what? Drake May and Travis Hunter. They're just gonna steal the show. Have a Mike Tomlin season. Win more games than they lose. I don't think so.
Possible.
Absolutely not. No.
Who the fuck? Who expected Washington to do this? Who expected the Vikings to be this good?
That's
nobody.
But that's just it's okay.
Before the season, you go.
I'm just saying.
What the fuck is Sam Darnold gonna do? And then he's like, "Oh yeah, watch me."
It can't always be hindsight evidence for.
I do think that
based conversation.
No, I think that Vrabel can work with dog shit. I think if they get a receiving threat, it doesn't have to be Travis, but a receiving threat, and figure out how to use those running backs, I think they can be okay. The defense is not
falling to 4.
I know, but there's other receivers in the draft.
He's not falling to 4. It's Tennessee, Cleveland, or New York. But to be honest, it's which of the 3 is the least waste of time.
It's Tennessee, yeah.
I think it's Tennessee.
Yeah. I mean, Cleveland is, even when they do show signs of hope, it's Cleveland's straight up poverty. And New York is, it's a cesspool, so.
I mean, what, the defense gets a little bit better? Cleveland? I mean, okay.
And in Tennessee, you can be like, after a year or 2, you can be like, yeah, I'm going to request a trade and get the fuck out of here.
Tennessee, you could be a little more experimental, maybe. See what's going on with Travis Hunter. I just feel like Cleveland, Cleveland is the team that would
put fingers in weird places, but
no, Cleveland is the team that would burn him out and play him every snap.
That's why they call it Gashville.
They would play him every single snap, offense, defense, kick return, until he, 2 or 3 years in, he'd have to retire. Like that's how dumb the Cleveland organization is.
Yeah.
So it's who will draft Travis? Who do you want to draft Travis?
Well, out of the 3,
I want Tennessee to draft Travis. I don't know if that's who's going to draft Travis.
This is one of the years where I mean, last year it was like Caleb's going 1.
Mm-hmm.
Drake or Jaden could go 2, but they're both going 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
This year it's like, yeah, no fucking clue. Because you got a Heisman who's not the best player in college football.
I mean, if not the second best, if whatever. But I mean, we don't hear Genty in these top
No,
five
but
conversations.
also maybe not the most impactful player.
But I'm saying, where's Ashton Genty in these top 5 pick conversations?
He's a running back.
But okay, here's the thing though. Why do we have to?
Devonta Smith was a Heisman.
Why do we have to keep like why can't the NFL change? Like why does it have to be he's a running back? Like we obviously see like what a dominant
running backs
running
can
back,
do.
but we can see
But
what a
you
dominant
need
running
him.
back can do.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, we not talked about how recycle, like I don't know, bro. It's just I get it if you can have a team like Philly or Baltimore, and it's like you don't need a Saquon, you don't need a Derek, but when you have one,
It's
Jesus
cool.
Christ.
It's cool.
It's like obviously because that's the thing. People will say, "Yeah, I mean, like Derrick Henry runs for blah blah blah," but like, what's Tennessee gonna do? It's like okay, but he's not on Tennessee anymore.
No.
It's like yeah, in a different dimension, in a different world, Emmitt Smith could have played for fucking Oakland or whoever the fuck. It's like or you get my point.
Yes.
It's like
Oakland, yeah.
Running backs are important, and I don't understand why in a draft like this, where there are obviously way better talented players in that position than quarterback. Why do we have Cam Ward? He's so nonchalant. Oh,
I
like
hate that so much.
Like, who the fuck?
He's nonchalant. Shut the fuck up.
Everybody's trying to change this, change that. We need to do this. We need to look at the MVP different and all this shit. Why not start drafting running backs a little earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, their career don't last long. Win a fucking Super Bowl in your first 3 years. Then I don't know what to say. Like I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. If you're not ready, don't draft a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
But yeah, I mean, it's like running backs. There will always be good running backs in draft classes, but a lot of them just go late.
But then every year, it's like, how do they let this guy go?
And then it's like, it's a steal. It's like, well, no one was looking at running backs. No teams were.
But it's like, what do you just hope? You're just hoping you're going to find a Lamar? It's like, well, Lamar got picked 32nd. It's like, that's a fucking diamond in a rough.
Well, that was like, we all fucked up type of deal.
Yeah, even Baltimore.
Baltimore drafted Hayden Hurst, a ginger tight end.
Who was like 25.
Before that freakiest fucking shit you'd ever see.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah. And everyone's like, yeah, no, he's that. And then Lamar changed the entire NFL.
If Tennessee picked a quarterback and they ended up picking Cam Ward.
Well, is there a quarterback that you think would be a better fit?
No.
What about Carson Beck?
I don't at all.
No, he's going to the University of Miami.
Going to Miami to play next to his girlfriend.
His
whatever you want to call it.
Hooper.
Whatever she
thing.
Does she hoop? Is that what she does?
She's a hooper, yeah.
She's one of them. She's one. All I see for some reason I keep getting Miami female basketball in my feed, and I'm like, what are we doing here?
That's his girlfriend.
It's like what? No. It's multiple.
Really?
There's like twins on the team.
That's his girlfriend.
Okay,
one of the
cool.
twins.
Well, there's 2 of them, so
yeah,
I
so
keep
it's
fucking
double
seeing both
the
of them.
Stupid.
I keep seeing double the shit. It's like golly, it's like Caitlin Clark done made these bitches think. Sorry, I didn't mean to say these bitches, but you know, Caitlin.
Whoa,
Clark
hey.
Caitlin Clark then got. I mean, I don't want to.
You're gonna get McAfee'd.
Yeah, I'm.
It is funny they tried to cancel McAfee. It was like
yeah. Man.
He wasn't.
Fuck Carson Beck. Never mind, dude. These bitches out here hooping, thinking they're Caitlin Clark. They ain't Caitlin Clark. God damn it.
No.
So back to what we were talking about, Travis Hunter. Sadly, I don't think he's gonna end up going to Tennessee. I think Tennessee might make the fucking, just the worst decision possible and pick a quarterback with the first pick because it's just, you can't pick a running back early, and you can't pass up on. Either way. Cleveland or New York, if I had to flip a coin,
I'd say he would.
I'd say Cleveland at 2 if Travis Hunter's there. I mean, what franchise is going to take the best player in a draft and just ruin the start of his career more like better than Cleveland would?
I think both will, dude. Both will fucking make him hate sports.
Both will, but it's like at least like I mean, like I said though, it's like he'll be in New York, he'll be going to like parties and shit,
Yep.
and like it's like Cleveland just is like
Well,
remember
oh,
Joakim
you know
Noah,
what's
bro? It's like
worse? I think he might want to go to Cleveland
why?
because he's not going to parties, dude. His girl's
Oh,
going to
he
parties,
don't
bro.
party, bro. He got to take his girl to
Nah,
Ohio.
not for real. He's got to
He's
take
got
his
to take her to
straight
Ohio
to
and just
Cleveland, bro.
chill. Tennessee, Nashville? No, that's that's a little too lit.
Well, nah, I mean, shit. If she can find parties in
You can Tennessee's a
Boulder,
little.
Colorado, she can find them in Cleveland,
Oh,
bro.
dude, you can find it in Mormonville then. I
You can
mean,
find it
shit.
in fucking
You can find
Salt
it
Lake City, dude.
anywhere. Oh my god, she should make a app Party
And he's gonna
Finder.
sit outside like this.
All right,
Jesus
let's move on. All right.
It's like one of those things. It's like rumor has it Travis Hunter did this. It's like no, his girlfriend said it. It's not really a rumor.
Yeah, no, it's not.
These are usually like rumors, and not
It's not.
everyone's like, nah, it's false.
It's not much of a rumor when like I don't know.
It's true.
It like happened.
Yeah.
Either way, last episode we talked about Steelers off-season moves. This episode we're gonna talk about another team that is no longer in the playoffs. That's the Tampa Bay Bucks. Because there's some
new head coach.
There's some.
I don't like Todd.
No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with Todd, and there's nothing wrong with the coaching staff of the Bucks. What are we talking about?
I like Bruce Arians better.
I'll tell you. Wow, you're just making us look way worse than we need to look.
That's not what.
But you know what people are gonna do, bro. You know what people are gonna do. Wow.
It's like if I was like firing Todd Bowles and bringing Bill, and they're like, oh, what? Because Bill's white? It's like, no, because he has 6 fucking bowls. Jackass.
Okay, but even Brady didn't want nothing to do with Bruce, bro. He was like, get the fuck up in the box.
Well,
bro.
Brady won with Bruce. He didn't win with Todd.
And put Bruce in a box. Put Bruce's ass in the box.
Yeah, how well did that work out?
Keep his ass in the box, man.
How'd that work?
Baker. This is Baker. And Bruce was gonna do this with Baker?
I think so. Hell yeah, he would.
Fuck Bruce.
He could probably do better.
Nah, fuck all that. We're gonna talk about shit.
What's your loving for Todd Bowles, bro?
I don't have no love for Todd Bowles. I'm just saying we're not gonna sit here and act like it's what a coaching staff different. I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying.
I'm not. No.
I got a page worth of shit that they need to do. None of it has anything to do with Todd Bowles. None of it. There's a lot they can do before addressing their head coaching situation, which is nothing. They got a lot of free agents. They got Chris Godwin, who I think they probably have a mutual. I think Chris Godwin.
They were able to do it well with Mike. He was like, "We're gonna take a pay cut and have 2 years."
And it's more like he probably wants to, just I think Tampa wants him to come have a redemption. I think Godwin would want to come back and have redemption. So not to speculate too much, but I would say that's probably a lock and maybe a priority.
This is one of the only receiver cores where it's like, these are 2 super talented dudes who really want to play together, regardless.
And no ego,
no bullshit, no ego, none of that. We haven't heard a word from him. It's just like ball. That's it.
Nothing. They got Levante David, who I'd say if it's team friendly, if you want some vet in that locker room for that defense, sure, but he's gonna be 35.
Yeah.
So if it's like
not
I said, if it's not team friendly, bro's got to go. And they got a lot of people. So they got their starting safety Mike Edwards, who was traded halfway through the season. Really no benefits when it comes to their passing defense because they were 4th in rushing yards allowed, 5th best in sacks, 29th in passing yards.
Damn.
That's a big thing they need to address, and I'm going to talk about some people they could look at in a minute. But Mike Edwards, I'd say you could let Bro walk. Shaq Barrett, someone they picked up for this playoff run, let Bro walk. You have another starting linebacker, KJ Britt, who is ending on his rookie contract year. This is his final year on his rookie contract. He has progressed every season, and because, all right, we're looking at Shaq Barrett out, possibly Levante David out. They're probably going to keep a linebacker. I don't think they're going to let every single linebacker that's a free agent walk. So maybe they walk. Maybe I'd say out of everybody, you got old ass Shaq Barrett that they picked up for the run. 35-year-old Levante David. Why not go with 25-year-old KJ Britt, who it's not like he went crazy in his first, during his rookie contract. So he's not getting the craziest. He's not
Yeah,
going to get the craziest bag
yeah.
anywhere else. So
But he's
I'd
youth.
say someone you could rock with. But like I said, they only gave up. Now on the offensive side of the ball, I say we talked about Chris. I think Mike
Bucky's
Evans,
still free.
Baker locked this season. Young Buck and young Jalen McMillan. So I say you can let Sterling Shepard, who's also a free agent,
Jaleel
walk.
McMillan?
Jalen McMillan.
Jalen?
Jalen McMillan.
Who's on Denver? Is it Jaleel McLaughlin?
Ah, you're losing me. You're losing. I don't know.
Same.
But I'd
I
say
lost myself.
maybe Sterling Shepard. You could let Bro walk. I'd say let Jalen step up, see what he can do.
Sterling's, yeah.
Now,
What a shame of a career. I wish he was so much better. He had so much potential.
this is the thing about he got on that boat. He was on that boat.
Fuck.
Was he on that boat?
He was on that boat.
He was on that boat.
He was on that boat hard.
He was on that boat. Okay.
He was on
Now
that boat.
just watching Bucks games, and then if you ask me like how many sacks did they give up, I would have said like probably top 10. like Baker. It seemed like Baker spent
Baker
a
can
lot.
take some sacks.
He spent a lot of time scrambling, a lot of time extending plays. I think he did a lot of. I mean, there were just a lot of like Houdini moments where it's like, how did Baker break? So maybe if it wasn't for, his ability to extend plays, it would be a little bit higher. But they allowed 40 sacks, which fell about middle of the road.
It's not bad.
So I'd say
last year Sam Howell had 40 sacks through like 7 games.
I'd say when it comes to offensive priority, maybe just beefing that lineup.
Yeah.
Making sure you get Godwin back. Besides that, they're a lock. Look over on that defensive side, like I said. Now the linebackers are getting old. Vita Vea's coming back, but he was balling this year, so you should expect him to
Vita
come
will
back
be
to
fine.
ball. But there are a lot of free agents. There's a lot of DBs that are free agents. Carlton Davis in Detroit, you could bring him back. He was once a Buck. You could bring Bro back, maybe a little reunion. Charvarius Ward from the 49ers. You could bring Bro over. DJ Reed from the Jets. Justin Reed from the Kansas City Chiefs. Dante Jackson from the Steelers. Mike Hilton from the Bengals. Rasul Douglas from Buffalo. Byron Murphy from Minnesota. There's a lot of people they could go after.
For sure.
And like I said, pair them up with Antoine Winfield. Have something brewing in Tampa Bay. But I'd say besides that, the main free agents, like with Pittsburgh, we talked about the main free agents. I'd say the main free agents for me is Godwin.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the linebackers are thinning out, and KJ Britt, on his last year as a rookie, was starting. I'd say bring him in over both Levante David and Shaq Barrett. And then beef that offensive lineup. DBs, I'd say go out. Bro, call everybody. Every corner, every safety available. See what the fuck they're looking at. See what type of bag they want. And there you go.
Yep.
Fix up the Bucks. But that's all I really got for the Bucks. For their offseason moves. I guess obviously until this season wraps up, we're not gonna know what most of these teams that are sitting and waiting are actually gonna do. But I think the Bucks, they don't have to do much to become a little bit better.
No, I think that they can do a little to become a much better. Now, I think with this team, I think the realm of being a true Super Bowl contender is out of the way.
11 wins. A good 11 win season.
A team that can maybe not come down to the last game of the season to figure out their division.
Like, no question winning the South.
Yeah.
No question winning the South.
Maybe beat a 6th or 7th seed in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
yeah.
Shit. They very well could have beat us. Baker played great, and it's just
It was a
Tough
12
game.
win. It was a 12-win six seed team. So
Sure.
it was a 12. Honestly, it should have been played in Washington, according to
According to
Amon-Ra St.
Amon-Ra
Brown.
St. Brown.
But all right. Do you know
Yeah,
what's
I
going
don't think I
on?
like that. I think you should get
No,
um
no, no,
for your division.
no. Oh! I thought you were gonna agree with him for a sec.
No, I don't like. No, I
Oh,
think.
I'm gonna say we've talked about this. Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
100%.
I
Win,
think
win your division.
division. Yeah, it's very important.
1,000%. Win your
And
division.
it's like it's funny that the one time Amon Ra brings it up, or people start bringing it up, is when you got two fucking 14-win teams. One will
It's
be a
just
1 seed, one will be a 5 seed.
I think it's just the continuous pattern of having all these great teams in the wild card,
Yep,
and or having shit teams get
representing
a
their divisions,
represent their
but
division. Yeah,
I don't know. It's dumb.
it is what it is. A couple years ago, if you said 3 teams were gonna be from the NFC North in the playoffs, I would have been like, yeah, fucking right.
Real funny.
So
Real funny, Buster.
it's I don't know. I think it's year by year because next season,
Well,
most
we know the South ain't gonna be good, but
most teams. All right, Buffalo is playing, and Buffalo they won. Kansas City, they're gonna be playing Kansas City, and they're gonna win. Baltimore played in Baltimore, and they won. Most of these
not always
teams,
home field.
most of the LA didn't even have to play in LA, and they were just still the home team. And what they do
They weren't.
beat the 14 win.
It was actually. I think they said it was 51% Vikings fans.
51% Vikings fans. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Shows you how
Fuck
many
that
fans
rule.
they have in LA. Well, also, I think they were a little occupied.
Yeah, I was about to say
Some of them were a little occupied, but
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like there's not like the LA fans are
Minnesota's like, oh, we're good up here, but
there's so many LA fans like that already spread out so thin.
yeah,
Like they're not making the trip to Arizona. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
no.
Do you know what's going on with Belichick?
A lot of things. So he has not signed a contract, which I was like, okay, cool. What, are you just gonna commit and start wearing UNC gear and walking around and meeting players and shit? Like, how are you able to go on visits without being a part of the team? Like, you're
Did
not
he?
contracted. And then his dumb little fucking granddaughter of a girlfriend fucking tweets. She's like, just two super committed people to UNC. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. No one cares what you say.
So
This is also, sorry for the B word, but come
no,
on.
it's fine. It's fine. When it's someone like that,
I
it's
don't
completely
care.
okay. It's completely okay. I'm just confused, like, because he did this with the Jets, right?
25 years ago. Yeah.
But like he came in was like,
Well,
here you go.
he actually signed the paperwork for the Jets.
But like he came into UNC and he was like, I didn't come here to leave.
Well, he's going to do the same thing that this woman does to him, which is marry him and then divorce him immediately.
But okay, he hasn't signed his contract yet,
Yeah.
and he's done this before.
Yeah.
The man
Well,
is,
it's also
however,
like, what are you doing in the ACC?
but it's like the man is however old. He already gives absolutely no fucks. Why are we expecting him to be like, what's the word? Loyal to UNC?
No, and I don't know why they expect him to. I think they'd have to be pretty dumb to be like, oh yeah, no, Bill really wants to be here. The greatest head coach of all time
But
dreams of
why?
coaching a
Why though?
sub-tier football team.
Why? Why would they think that? And but
Well,
why
well,
is
they're
Bill wasting
delusional,
his?
but what I think is happening is that last season, I think everyone kind of expected Bill to have a job just because it was Bill. In one form or another, we thought he would have a job in the NFL. I think him taking a college job, number one, tells coaches or tells people in the NFL that he still wants to be a head coach. Also, it gives him an out if NFL teams decide they don't want him. Because I really thought he was going to go somewhere last year. I thought he would be a Falcon.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. But does Bill not
I don't think he
seem?
wants to be on the Manning cast anymore as well.
Does Bill not seem like someone who doesn't like to waste time? Like
Yeah.
Bill seems like someone who like if he washes his hands in the bathroom, like he doesn't even waste his time like hitting the like he's just
No.
he's out of there. Like he's he's one of
Rubs it on
those.
his flannel, yeah.
He's one of those. Like I think like bro don't seem like a time waster. And with
No.
the jokes aside, I don't really understand why he would go to North Carolina, agree to this job, do this press conference, and then what? Like this is even like a bigger waste of time because like all right with the Deion thing, which we're going to talk about. Deion, it's like all this speculation, but he's he's still under contract with Colorado and is talking to the team and everything. It's like okay,
Yeah.
so him to leave would be it wouldn't be like he signed with Colorado yesterday and like
No.
like Bill,
But I
and then
mean,
all of a
Colorado
sudden
thinks that he is staying because he's
he
said that
said he
he's
was,
committed
and
and
we'll talk
he
about
is
that in a
staying.
sec. We'll talk about that.
Also, when he does go to the NFL,
We are going to talk about that.
we need to find all the clips of me and you saying that no, he is going to the NFL. There's no There's no he's staying. He loves Colorado. Give a fuck.
Which
You're
and
a
I know,
stepping stone.
yeah, I was about to say I know that I've been saying he's not recently.
Yeah, but I think it's just based off of
morals,
like what you would expect out of a normal.
Yeah, I guess my moral
Yeah.
just scale just tips a different way.
Lower it, pal.
Either way, I guess the only thing about Bill is like so he's going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like Tom is gonna sway him to go to Vegas.
Which it was like I thought the relationship wasn't really there.
No, I think they were fine. They've been fine. I mean Tom. What you talking about in terms of him leaving?
No, just in terms of I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure they're on good. I mean, if Tom Brady's pushing for it, bro, to come coach, I mean, he obviously can with can bear him. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I guess the real question is Bill Belichick? Is there a better chance of him leaving North Carolina than Deion leaving Colorado?
What is more likely? I think Deion leaving is more likely, but I think Bill will leave as well.
The only reason I think Deion is more likely is because, like I said, Bill doesn't seem like a time waster. It's like, bro, he's not even wasting his time with who he's sleeping with at night.
But I think, honestly, I think the UNC thing is more of like, if he does miss out on an NFL job, he doesn't have to go find a college job. Doesn't have to go searching and desperately looking around for a job.
Do you think Bill in his head thought, oh man, there's going to be a point where I'm going to be desperately looking for a job?
Well, I think that he thought he would have a job last year. He did an interview with Atlanta. He did a few days over there or whatever.
That don't mean shit. Whoa. That don't mean, bro. Hold on. What I'm saying. Same thing with like Mike Vrabel. Like, what if Mike Vrabel just wanted a year off?
Maybe.
Didn't want to be a head coach.
Maybe.
Pete Carroll. So Pete Carroll couldn't have gotten a job last year, or just maybe decided to take his seat back.
A year off, but
Bill definitely wanted a day off.
But there's a reason why Bill is not yet under contract.
But it's not because of UNC.
No.
Well, I'm just saying, there's no desperate. Bill Belichick is not desperate to find a job. He's literally about to, like, this close to signing a contract and is, like, taking calls to go to other teams.
Yeah.
It's like saying Deion isn't desirable right now. Like, no, Bill is definitely not in a bad spot when it comes to finding a job.
No.
There's no Indeed account for Bill Belichick. Bro is perfectly fine.
That's how he found his girlfriend.
That is probably how he found his girlfriend. Actually, no, I think he just was standing outside of a high school. But Deion Sanders, though, damn. I don't know what's gonna happen with Deion Sanders because I truly did think that he was gonna stick to his word and at least give it 1 year with Colorado.
No, he still might. I don't think so.
Bro, Dallas is now. Here's my thing, and I don't want to be called a hater or anything, but it's like Dallas. They want to get this quick. They want to turn this around quick and get their head coach.
Well, here's the thing. You like remember what people were saying about Gerard Mayo?
Mm-hmm.
It was like the only reason you fire Gerard Mayo is if you know you have someone coming your way.
Mm-hmm.
They knew they were going to hire Mike Vrabel. The only reason you fire a Mike McCarthy, who's obviously not getting it done, but also dealt with a hurt Dak. Call him Zach. That's fucking weird. What if his name was Daiquiri? Oh, that's terrible. Um, but no, I mean, I think they want it done quick. I think they know what they want. I think they know what they're gonna get.
I don't I don't know, bro, because it's like in the real world, does he really deserve it?
I don't think it matters.
I mean,
I
does
think
he
this is the
really
Dallas
deserve it?
Cowboys, and I think that this will bring a lot of money to their team.
So would winning. Do you know how much money a
Yeah,
14
Deion
win?
might
Do
bring
you know how much
close to the
money?
same amount though.
Bullshit. Do you know
If
how
Deion
much
can
money?
sell Colorado merch, he can sell Dallas Cowboys merch.
Do you know? No, no, no. Wins sell more for Dallas than any fucking head coach.
No, of course. What
Absolutely.
if you get
It's
both?
bro. It's the Dallas
Then
Cowboys.
I then I guess I have to
If
stop talking on the
it's
internet.
like if the Lakers are winning, bro. If the
Yeah,
Lakers are winning, the merch is selling. There's no
yeah,
question. It doesn't matter if it's JJ Redick or Darvin fucking Ham. If
yeah.
they're winning, and people care. And people are dick riders, and people love the Dallas Cowboys. And people, if the Cowboys won 14 games and went on some type of run,
Well, if you
it
can
doesn't
have,
matter if it's fucking me and you coaching the team.
but also, I mean, Dallas for their lackluster fucking 20 plus years, 30 years at this point, um, they weren't a team that was making a ton of head coaching changes. It was Jason Garrett for years, and then it was Mike, and that's been it for the past 15 fucking years.
All right, but
Like they're not too pressed. Doesn't seem like
Detroit's both offense and defensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, Marcus Freeman, all these people
better options.
that you could wait to interview and see. But you gotta force the Deion move. You
Dude,
gotta force the Deion move.
yeah, Jerry
Why?
wants it, man.
And Jerry is not the guy, Deion. I don't
It,
care
but
what anybody says.
here's
Deion is not gonna enjoy having to fucking listen to Jerry bitch all
agree.
day, every day.
But
He's the
here's the
GM,
most
president,
important thing.
everything. Like he sucks.
Here's the most important thing. Deion Sanders is black.
Okay. So is Marcus Freeman.
Head coach.
So is
No, I'm kidding.
Detroit's
I
defensive
was
coordinator.
I was showing how stupid it is to give a shit about the color of your
You're absolutely
head
right.
coach. But I mean, I don't. I get, Marcus Freeman's doing a great job. He does scare me a little bit. He gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, but what? Okay, what? You convinced some fucking teenagers to come play with you and live in Colorado? Like that? That earned you a spot to come coach in the
No,
NFL?
no, and I think it would be a publicity move and a
It's the
short-lived one.
billion-dollar Dallas Cowboys. They don't need a move. They don't need a move like that. They need to win. You think Cowboys fans really care that? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even think Cowboys fans are like, "Yup, we need Deion here or else." I don't think they would care if a homeless man showed up to the facility one day and decided, "I'm gonna be the coach for the Cowboys." If they were winning games, it would not fucking matter, dude. If Deion comes in here,
you got to think about all the fake Dallas fans.
what are they
The
gonna?
ones
What are
who
those fake Dallas fans gonna do if they're 3-5 and Deion Sanders is a horrible?
they're
head
gonna rep
coach in
that
the NFL?
shitty ass gear.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. They're gonna blame Deion and fire him after one fucking year, and it's gonna be a waste of time when bro could have stayed in Colorado and build the program he said he's building right now.
I would like to see him go back to Jackson State.
Deion is like, and that's the thing. Deion, like, so many more people would want to go play for Deion than a fucking Bill Belichick and UNC. You might as you just sold your soul to forever be a basketball school.
Not
Like
for real.
you made sure nobody wanted to come play football there.
Yeah, I don't like either of these things.
Neither do I. I don't like either of this.
I don't even like talking about like the potential of Bill at UNC and Deion being a NFL head coach.
But
Just to hear so much shit for the next 6 months until 5 years from now, Deion finally fades from the game of football.
But it's just like, bro, I don't even need him to fade from the game of football. But it's like, okay, he's gonna be forced down our throats as the Dallas Cowboys head coach. They're gonna trade down and draft Deion Sanders, and he's gonna sit behind Dak Prescott. And they're gonna do it's gonna be a shit show press tour that the Dallas Cowboys don't need, and as anybody that's not a Dallas Cowboys fan don't want. And I don't know if Dallas Cowboys fans think that that's the answer.
I think they know it's not.
The Sanders duo is coming to save the day in Dallas. No, they're not.
They're not.
It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not
happening.
And with that being said, Devin, I got a game for you.
Do you want to play a game?
I got a game for you. I got some athletes. I'm gonna need you to guess them. I'm gonna give you some clues. As I give you the clues, you're gonna guess. I think I'm gonna cut it to 3. If you don't get it in 3 tries, you get 3 attempts, and that's it. If you
Maybe I'll get a wild card.
I'm gonna give it to you. But I got 3 for you today. Just
Are these
like
Blues clues?
It might be. It might be a couple of Blues clues. It might be reds, oranges. It could be purple's clue. I don't know.
Rainbow.
But all right. The first athlete. Are you ready?
Sometimes.
This athlete. So who am I? I was born in Taiwan.
Ooh.
I'm in the playoffs right now. I won the 2020 national championship.
Clemson.
Nope. Let me steer you in.
2020 national championship game. LSU.
Nope.
What are you telling me?
2019, 2020.
LSU.
Okay.
It's LSU or Clemson.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
A little bit.
Alabama?
There you go.
Did Clemson lose?
It's Alabama.
Alabama. Whatever.
Alabama.
What the fuck is it? Taiwan, dude. Shit.
This I'll say this is the hardest one out of the 3.
Do I not get like half a hint?
You've gotten 3.
3.5.
Here, you want another one?
So big.
I've also lived in Ghana, Canada, Maryland, and New Jersey.
Currently in the playoffs.
Born in Taiwan. Won a 2020 Natty. His brother is also a professional football player in the CFL. My brother is in the CFL.
I'm trying. I tried.
Nothing. You know, a shot in the dark.
Tremaine Edwards.
John Mechie III.
Not a chance.
John Mechie III, wide receiver.
Damn, dude, you're making these hard.
On the 2020 national championship. Well, I wanted to find somebody international. I was like,
no, that's cool.
Who was born outside America? I was like, John Mechie was born in Taiwan, lived in all these places, won the 2020 Natty. Not the most interesting facts, but something there. But it was John Mechie III. Now, this next person, he's a 9-time Pro Bowler. He was drafted by the Orioles and the Rockies. Nothing yet?
I don't know everyone we drafted. Dude, there's fucking 87 rounds of the MLB draft.
As of right now. Okay. Here, what if I dabble even more? He was drafted out of high school to the Orioles, and a few years later was drafted by the Rockies. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler. He's played for 3 teams.
Nine-time. Now I'm thinking just teams in the playoffs. I shouldn't be thinking that.
9-time Pro Bowler.
Plays baseball.
Drafted by 2 different baseball teams, Orioles and Rockies. And has played for 3 different NFL football teams. He's from Ohio. From Ohio.
I was going to say Kirk.
Ohio. It's not Kirk Cousins. Did Kirk play baseball?
Maybe he's white.
Kirk seems like a baseball player. I'm not gonna lie. Kirk Cousins seems like he played baseball. I don't know if we could fact check that, but for sure
we can. I just did. It's true.
I played for 2 different colleges. Maybe this is more of a teaching segment today.
No, honestly, this is good info for the future. This is a current player?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll give you that hint. 9-time Pro Bowler. I mean, okay, let me help you out, though. If he played baseball, made the Pro Bowl 9 times, what'd he play?
Now, you're thinking like he's more like a center fielder or like a pitcher?
What's the majority of players?
Shortstop.
That are drafted to a team that play in the NFL?
Center fielders.
No, their NFL position.
Oh, quarterback.
Okay.
Matthew
9-time
Stafford.
Pro Bowler.
Matt's played for 2 teams. What the fuck am I doing?
3 teams, not Matt Stafford. You get one more guess. From Ohio. 2 different colleges.
Ohio.
I'll throw one more out there. One more.
No, that's wrong.
Who? I'll give you one more guess. Who? After this. I'll give you one more guess after this. Just say it. So who are you thinking of?
No, I know who I was thinking of, and I debunked my own thought.
I was gonna say I'll give you a. Okay, you want?
Now I actually know, but I don't. Fuck.
Come on.
No, I do know. It's Russell Wilson.
It's Russell Wilson.
I thought he was drafted by the Rangers.
It's Russell Wilson. He was drafted 2007 to the Orioles and 2010 to the Rockies.
But he played for the.
Do your research. I did a lot of. I had to do my research for this, Devin. I had to make sure. I was sitting there. Okay, drafted out of high school in 2007 to the Orioles. Whoa. All right, and then drafted the Rockies. Oh, okay.
Thank God we didn't get Mr. Unlimited.
All right, number 3. You're 1 for 2 right now. I'm a 10-time All-Star. I've played for 4 teams. My real name is Walter.
Your real name's Walter. So it's a funny name in the NBA.
So glad you didn't know that. Oh, man. I'm so glad you didn't know. If you
Damn, it's a funny name in the NBA.
If I said that, you could have automatically, if you would have known, man. Because I learned that today, too. My real name's Walter. 10-time All-Star. I've played for 4 teams.
Chris Paul.
Not Chris Paul.
Damn.
Not Chris Paul. I have 1 gold medal.
What year?
2000.
2000?
Gold medal. 10-time All-Star. 4 teams. My real name is Walter.
Reggie Miller.
Not Reggie Miller. Get one more guess. You want your final clue?
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 all-time in 3-pointers.
That was close to Reg.
Word.
Top 10.
Top 10 in 3-pointers made. 1 gold medal.
Steph, Ray, Reg, James,
Played
Clay.
for 4 teams. 10-time All-Star.
My only other guess is Ray. Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Name's Walter.
Ray Allen. Walter
Damn, his
Ray
name's
Allen.
Walter, bro.
Walter Ray Allen Jr.
That's not
is
bad.
the
That's not a
correct
bad name.
pronunciation.
Walter
That's
Allen.
not, no, I mean, no, but I just looked up like most interesting NBA facts, and like one of them was just Ray Allen's real name
Ray
is
Allen's name is
Walter.
Walter.
I
Damn,
was like,
that
okay,
sucks.
this is absolutely making the
Yeah, no,
segment.
for
My
sure.
real name is Walter. All right, 2 for 3 again. So you haven't went 3 for 3 yet, but you haven't went worse than 2 for 3.
I'm not.
Yet.
Yeah, with John
So,
Mechie on there, I'm not getting.
We'll see. John Mechie was more of a lesson. It was
That's more of like, yeah, there's a dude in the NFL from Taiwan, but he's not
Taiwan,
Taiwanese.
Ghana, Canada, Maryland,
I'm
New
assuming
Jersey.
military family.
I didn't get that far in it. I saw his.
I would imagine
his mom is. His parents are from there, and a whole bunch of shit.
I don't know.
But with that being said, the game of Who Am I, Deion Sanders, Bill Belichick, Tampa Bay's offseason moves, the divisional round of the playoffs being predicted, Travis Hunter. Is there anything else that you need to get off your chest before we get out of here?
No. I hope the Orioles don't suck this year.
Okay,
But also, I want to start losing hope in sports again.
Orioles suck.
I've had it too good for the past 2 years.
Orioles suck, so Washington continues to be good. Would you take that for a few years?
Yeah,
I think you would.
I don't know. Well, I'm more stressed out at Baltimore being good than Washington. So
you don't want to see Jaden Daniels win an MVP.
No, I do, but
just to sacrifice like maybe the Orioles sucking.
See, I've already seen the Orioles suck, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but you've never not seen Washington suck.
It's true. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So what are we doing here? What are we talking about? We know what we're going with here. We're going with Washington. All right. With all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. We'll be back on Tuesday to react to these divisional round games, see what's going on with these coaches. Maybe we see what's going on. I saw some trade predictions or trade rumors going around in the NBA. Maybe some more games. Who knows? But with all that being said, it has been me. It has been Devin. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. It has been real. We are out.